tastes good though.
Mm.
It looks good.
Nice.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Noxy Charlotte, also known as Noxy. I hope you do subscribe and stay because we have some great content in the oven. If you are returning, thank you so much for your great love and support. I am so excited today because guys, as you can see, we are on our way to 500 subscribers. It is all because of you guys. Thank you, and I know we can make it. If you have not yet subscribed, please do click on that button. I have been waiting for you. Today we have a very special request from Indoda. As you can see, guys, I know you can see that from my face. We have a special request from Indoda. He requested for deep fried hake and cream spinach. Reason why? He says because he has not had a fish in the longest time and the veggies are just so warm and perfect for this cold weather. Let's see how it turns out. I have a bunch of fresh spinach. Got this from Pick n Pay for just 13 rand. Okay, I will start by removing the stems from the spinach. As you can see, I just love my spinach without all those stems, and then I'm going to go into my sink and wash that in lots of water. So normally I would just use lukewarm water and just wash my spinach, go all in, make sure that all the sand comes out. Do this for about 3 to 4 times and then your spinach is ready to go. Please do note that this video is not sponsored by Pick n Pay or any other brand. This is just fresh food with Noxy. Right, once your spinach is clean, I'm just going to go in and chop it up into smaller pieces. As you can see, it has no stems, it has no sand, it is clean, and you can even eat it like that. So I'm just gonna go in, chop that up and put it in a separate bowl and get it ready for my creamed spinach. Okay, I'm gonna now go in and cut half of one onion or half of an onion, and I'm just going to cube that up. After chopping up my onion, I am going to crush 2 peeled garlic cloves, and I'm also going to need 1 cup of sliced mushrooms. So I'm just gonna put in my garlic cloves there and crush them up, as you can see. And you can also see my mushrooms there in a bowl ready to be used as well. I know guys, we've discussed this on the previous video. I'm a very big fan of mushrooms, so please do bear with me on this one. Right, so these are my ingredients for the spinach. I've got my cubed onion, I've got 1 cup of sliced mushrooms, a full bunch of spinach, crushed fresh garlic, some vegetable spice which you can get at any grocery shop. I've got my olive oil, I've got my fresh cream and salt and pepper there. Before I start, let me just get myself a drink and set the mood. You know, if you want to make a very beautiful dish, the mood has to be up. Either light your candle or have your favorite drink and you are good to go. Honey, this is the best mood for the dish I'm going to make. Stay tuned. Don't miss out on anything. Just make sure you do not move. So my pot for the spinach is ready. I've put in some olive oil, about 2 tablespoons, and I'm just gonna let it heat up. Then I'm going to add in my onion and I'm going to let that fry and add my garlic. Once your onion have softened up, I'm now going to add in my spinach. Look at that, just 1 pound. It's all going to go into that pot. Guys, I'm sure you guys have seen, I love this pot. It's my go-to pot for anything and everything. I make everything literally on this pot. And yes, it is available at Fresh Food with Noxy. If you are interested in getting yourself this pot, just let me know. So I'm just gonna close the pot and let it simmer and check it after like 5 minutes or so. At this point, your spinach should be looking like this. It should have shrinked already. So I'm just gonna add in my vegetable spice, just about a tablespoon. You just want it to have flavor, you want it to have taste, but not too much. So your spinach should be shrinking. You know, when you cook spinach, it shrinks, it decreases in size. So just keep on stirring, mix it up, make sure that it cooks evenly. Also, your stove should not be on high. So I've just decreased my heat to 6 now because I just want it to cook nice and slowly, and I'm going to add in my mushrooms. Allow this to cook up or to soften up for about 3 to 5 minutes. I'm going to also close that and let it simmer. Also, just keep on stirring, make sure that it's not burning, make sure that it's not sticking up. Remember, note, I did not add in any water, not even a single cup. It's just my oil there. I'm also going to add in my salt and pepper, just to give it that kick, just to give it that taste, because you don't want a bland spinach. Look, at this point you can even serve your spinach as it is. It's good to go. This is when I then come in with my fresh cream. Just be generously. I'm just gonna add that whole container of this cream, literally just enough for it to cook through. I'm going to add my cream and then I'm going to close that and let it simmer for a minute or so, because remember, my spinach is already ready to go. And to thicken up my cream, because I feel like it's not thick enough, I'm going to mix a teaspoon of plain baking flour with a teaspoon of Alice Brown powdered milk and water, and I'm just going to add that in. This is going to help the cream thicken up. You are going to have a creamy, thick spinach there. So add that in and mix it up. At this point, you just want to make sure that your stove is on low heat, that it's not burning, it's not cooking on high, and you just want to keep on stirring. This is how your spinach should be looking like now. You know, I'm feeling like I don't like the color. I'm feeling like I want to bring more color into it. I feel like I want it to be more creamy. I feel like I want it to be more rich. So I am going to fetch my buttermilk and add it in there. Look at the transformation. Look at the transformation. Just watch and look. Isn't this beautiful? Isn't this beautiful? So I've just added my buttercream there and I'm going to stir it up. This is how it should be looking like. This is the consistency you are looking for. This is the right texture you are looking for. Right here, you can taste, you can bite into that garlic, you can taste your salt and pepper, you can taste those mixed vegetable spices and your spinach. You have not lost any nutrients. It still smells fresh, it still tastes fresh and great. This is the exact cream spinach that you are looking for. And we are done with our spinach. How simple. Okay, moving on to the next step, I'm just going to peel 2 butternut. You guys know how to do this. We all grew up peeling butternut. So I'm just going to peel it up like this. I'm using my peeler that I love so much. You know that already. I'm just going to peel it up and roughly chop it up. I'm not going to do any special with the butternut. I'm just going to boil it. Small water. You will see I'm not going to add sugar. I do not like sugar in my butternut, especially because I'm not having it as a salad but just as a starch. So that's how much water you should put in there, and you should just close it and bring it to boil. You just want your butternut to soften up, and once it has softened up enough, you can then add your spoon of butter and mash it up. Be careful, your butternut must not be saggy, it must not be overcooked. I don't like overcooked veggies because I feel like you then lose your texture. You then lose all the beautiful nutrients that you're supposed to get. We will come back to the butternut once we are ready to dish it up. Okay, now to the main part of the dish. These are my ingredients for the fish. I have 1 egg, I have a cup of flour, baking powder, spice for fish, and oil for deep frying. This is my hake, already cut, already deboned, already cleaned, I'm just going to rinse that up and pat dry it. Okay, I'm going to need 1 cup of plain flour. I'll put that in my bowl, as you can see, and then I'm going to add in there my spice for fish. You get this at any grocery shop. Just be generously add enough, about 2 tablespoons, and then sprinkle some of the spice for fish on your fish as well. All right, then add a teaspoon of baking powder into your bowl where you are mixing your butter for the hake. All right, so we're going to also add about 1/4 of a teaspoon of turmeric. This is going to bring color. It's going to bring that bright, beautiful color into your fish. Mix that up together. This is how your mixture should be looking like now. All right, I'm going to get now my soda water. If you do not have soda water, you can use beer, your favorite beer. I don't know what's a beer. Okay, Black Label. I don't know. Add about 1 cup of soda water in there and mix it up. You are looking for a thick batter, not too thick, but just there. So I'm gonna add more soda water. This is going to make my fish crispy and it's going to give it a great texture. Mix that up. This is the batter you are looking for. Add your egg, just 1 egg. I'm only making 4 pieces of egg, so I don't need too much. This also depends on how many people you are cooking for. Add that up and mix up your batter. This is what you should be getting by now. All right, okay. In a separate plate, I'm going to put my coating for the fish. This I got it at Woolworths. You can buy maybe your top class coating that you can get at Pick n Pay or ShopRite or anywhere else. Make sure that you have heat up oil in a pan, right? We are going to test our oil. We are going to see how hot it should be, or how to see when it's ready for you to deep fry. So step 1, you are going to dip in your hake in the butter. This is your hake. You dip in the butter. Make sure it is well coated by the butter. After dipping it in, then pour it on your coat. You are going to also coat it on both sides with those crumbs or that coat that I got. To test our oil, I'm going to put in our wooden spoon. You should be getting those bubbles there. Let's see that again. Do you see that? My oil is ready. Okay, so this is how you test your oil. In goes my hake. I'm going to fry this for about 2 minutes on each side and my fish should be ready. You do not want to have dry or overcooked hake. When you bite into it, it should still be juicy, but it should be well cooked. I love hake. I don't think I ever go wrong on this one. I love hake. Please, 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 please do not overcook it. Just repeat the steps. Dip your hake into the butter, put the coat over it and fry it. About 2 to 3 minutes on each side should do. Okay. Okay, I'm going to remove my hake into my paper towel. This paper towel is going to help drain the excess oil from the hake. So when you dish up, you won't have any oil, So this is the best way to do it. This is how my hake is looking. Aren't you guys happy that today we learned something new? Let's dish up. I'm so excited to serve this dish, this beautiful dish to Indoda. Okay, so I've layered my hake there. I'm going to add in a spoon of spinach. No rice, no pap, no bread. This is enough. You don't need anything more. My food is very filling, guys. If you've eaten my food before, well, this is my butternut. I've just mashed it up with the butter and I like it like this. I don't like it too soft or too smooth. I just mash it up, roughly mash it up, as you can see. Just dish that up and garnish your fish with fresh lemon. So I'm just gonna slice my lemon that I'm going to garnish with, and I'm going to squeeze some lemon into the fish just so that it also gets those lemon juices in there. Guys, can you taste this with your eyes? Oh, I'm hungry. I cannot wait to dig in with Indoda. I know he's going to be very happy. Don't forget to clean up when you are done. Okay, so I'm also just going to get some fresh thyme there, and just for garnishing and just for the great smell. You guys should smell, you should be able to smell my kitchen right now. It smells amazing. I'm sure this whole complex is hungry. I'm sure they want to eat. Look at this. I present to you my deep fried hake, my creamy spinach, my butternut. Oh, isn't that amazing? Isn't this amazing? I repeat, guys, please don't say I never did anything for you in this life. Huh? Please. Please, please, please. Please share, guys, with your families. Please share this with your friends. Please do like. Please comment. I want to know what you think. Please subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. I've been waiting for you. Where are you? Please tell me also where you are watching from. I would really love to know where you are watching from. Let's dine with Indoda. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I'll see you next time. Let me eat.
I don't know this one doing.
Oh my goodness. Like when you go to church, you can't explain how the service was. You just need to be there to experience it yourself.
Exactly. So you have to be here. Experience
The food yourself.
food yourself.
Yeah, but the spinach is sleeping.
It's cooking everything. It's going to be Hake. I haven't had this in a long time.
Is that why you asked for a plate today?
Mm.
I'm happy.
I'm so happy, babe. The more,